Guys, it wasn't long ago since we last reviewed the OnePlus NORD 5G CE. And right now, here comes another one, the OnePlus NORD 2 5G. So since OnePlus has integrated back to their mother company, Oppo, they probably shared resources and has been on a tear lately, releasing another new phone for us to unbox. So let's check it out. So hi guys, it's me Richmond of Gadget, Sidekick, and welcome back to my channel. So right now we have the box of OnePlus NORD 2. So upon opening the box, we can see here, the phone is right here. So all we need to do is just pull it out. So we have here the 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage. So this in my hand is the color Haze Blue. And I kind of love the color and it looks refreshing. So before that, we'll check other things inside the box. We of course have the red cable by OnePlus. And of course the 65 watts warp charge charging brick, a nice design frosted jelly case, quick start guide, welcoming message, as well as some stickers. Don't forget the SIM ejector pin. And so that's everything from the box. So right now we'll be taking it off here. And you can see the haze blue color is really nice and refreshing. It's kind of looking something like baby blue or something like that. The pastel color looks very refreshing. It just reminds me of Apple. So taking a quick tour, underneath we have the loudspeaker, the Type-C port. Of course, you have your microphone in together with your SIM tray, which can host 2 nano SIM. And of course, on the right side, we have your power button and of course your silent toggle. On top, we have your noise cancelling mic. And on the other side, we have your volume rocker. At the back, definitely we have your 50MP triple camera. And up front, we have your 32MP selfie camera. So this phone is powered by the MediaTek Dimensity 1200, which is a 5G capable processor. It's a 6 nanometer chip. I believe that this is the flagship right now from MediaTek. Together inside, it packs the Android 11 together with the Oxygen OS 11.3. Now, I know that the MediaTek Dimensity 1200 is definitely a performer. And yeah, I love the way that it's packed inside the OnePlus NORD 2. It's very nice in multitasking. It was easy to use. And yeah, I have no problem using this phone, of course, together doing some quick games, doing some tasks that I normally do on a daily basis. So here are the benchmark from this phone. So we have 579,000 points over at Antutu version 9.0.12. We have gathered at 248,000 points over here at iTutu benchmark. Some impressive scores over here at 3D Mark Test for gaming. Here are the scores from Geekbench. The OnePlus NORD 2 for me is a very handy phone. Though it's not the lightest that I've handled here on my channel, but definitely something like this is really friendly on the pocket. So the display on this phone is a 6.43 Fluid AMOLED 90Hz screen refresh rate together with an HDR10 Plus support. It's a 1080p and it is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 5. The back is also Corning Gorilla Glass 5 and we have plastic frames on the side to complete the phone. Now, the viewing angle is pretty nice and I can say that viewing this one at night is really nice. It's really bright and yeah, under bright sunlight, I can say that it was able to perform, was able to read, and yeah, no problem about that when using this under direct sunlight. Watching some movies here and of course YouTube here, I was able to enjoy this one. Of course, the screen is just below 6.5, but I can say the viewing angle is pretty nice on this one since I was able to watch 2 hours of non-stop Netflix here on this phone. And yeah, the display is nice and the punch hole is not that big to begin with. Now, this one has a generous 8 gigs of RAM and 120 gigs of storage. Too bad this one doesn't support a micro SD expansion. Now, this one has a triple camera setup. So it has a 50MP main camera, which is a wide lens, together with an 8MP ultra wide lens and a 2MP monochrome lens. And up front, we have a 32MP front shooter. Come on, let's try to check out some photos from this phone. Now checking out some photos here on this phone, I would be able to say that this one was able to taking some really nice photos outdoors, indoors, even on low lights. It was able to perform. Now, shooting some outdoor shot, I was able to take in some really nice and crisp photo here, as well as taking some selfie photos here. I can say that the definition is definitely nice, especially on outdoors. So guys, right now you're looking at the front camera of the OnePlus Nord 2, and I can say that the camera is nice. It can do some pretty decent vlogs, especially this one. It is really nice, and I can say that the one thing that I like about the OnePlus Nord 2 is that its colorway. The blue looks like a bubblegum blue. Yeah, those pastel colors are probably the in thing these days, and yeah, I can say that I pretty love the color of this OnePlus Nord 2. Checking some videos here, I can say that it's quite stable. The camera on this one probably has an optical image stabilization, definitely making the camera very stable, even using my bare hands. Now the quality on this one, definitely I can say it's really nice, same as taking some photos here. Definitely you can use this one as your main daily driver for vlogging, for some online activity, and I can say that this one is really something that I can say it's vlog worthy. Now playing the Call of Duty here on this phone, I can say that it's really nice. The MediaTek Dimensity 1200 definitely is a flagship level chip. It was able to perform up to the level of Snapdragon 888, but of course, on the side note, the Snapdragon 888 is a little bit more superior compared to the Dimensity 1200, just for your information. The gameplay, the Call of Duty, here are the settings I was able to unlock. Together with the gameplay, I can say that it's smooth, it's nice. Was able to enjoy it for roughly an hour and a half playing the Call of Duty, and yeah, at the back, it's getting warm a bit, but nevertheless, the gameplay was nice. Probably you can place a cooler at the back to keep it cool while gaming, but overall the gameplay was nice, and I can say that there is almost very minimal frame drops together with lags, and of course all those gunshots was really firing loud enough with the dual speakers. Now this phone packs a 4500 milliampere hours of battery, and I can say that it is charging really fast using the 65 watt charger. So I drained it down to 19%, charging it back to 100. It just took me roughly 36 minutes to complete the cycle. Now checking the screen on time of this one, it can last you up to 15 hours and 19 minutes based on PCMark battery stress test. So guys, what do I think of the OnePlus Nord 2? Yeah, I can say that it's really nice. Though it's not the lightest that I've had here in my channel, but nevertheless, was able to enjoy the power of the Dimensity 1200 here on this phone. And yeah, the colors are nice, and definitely something that it's really candy to my eyes. This haze blue color, it's just reminds me a little bit of iPhones. And of course, I want to say a quick word of thanks to our friends from Digital Walker for sending us this phone to try on this channel. So if you want to know where I bought this one, I'll post it on the link below. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, click that bell icon so you don't miss any future videos here from my channel. And I'm Richmond, and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up?